Guys, this courtroom case looks harmless in the first few seconds, but it's the kind that quietly pulls you in before hitting you with tension you don't expect. Pay close attention to how it starts, because everything that follows hinges on these opening moments.
This is Judge Eric Shepard presiding in Travis County Court of Law Number 2. I'm calling this hearing to order in cause number C1CV2400397. Jashina Medalis and as next friend of AG, a minor, versus Jess Michael Foltz. If you would announce yourself for the record, tell me who you represent, and if you're asking the questions today.
This is Sarah Levy. I'm here for the defendant in this case.
All right.
I'm Erica Hansen, on behalf of plaintiff.
Okay.
I'm Carrie Ward. I am standing in for Jesus Cifuentes, who is the guardian ad litem in this case.
All right. Ms. Ward, are you asking the questions?
Oh, I am not. I apologize.
Okay. Ms. Hansen, are you asking the questions?
I guess I am. I thought that was going to be the guardian ad litem. But if that is something that I need to do, then I will. I didn't know that I would not be here, but I can take that on.
Ms. Metellus, if you could raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Metellus, can you please introduce yourself to the court and tell us how you are related to Aliyah Galoub?
I am Aliyah's mom.
And what is Aliyah's date of birth?
06/02/2020.
How old is she now?
She is 5 years old.
Back on November 6th of 2023, was Aliyah injured in a motor vehicle collision?
She wasn't injured, but she was in the vehicle.
Would you say that she was shooken up?
She was.
And how old was she at that time?
I'm gonna say she was 3. Yes, she was 3. Because this has been over 2 years now, going on 2 years. So.
And is that a collision that occurred at the intersection of 1622 and Manchaca?
Yes, right across from the phone repair.
Fair to say the facts of that are that there was a vehicle coming from the right that hit the front of the vehicle that you and your daughter were driving in. Is that correct?
Yes, I was in the left lane. The light was red, waiting for the light to turn green. The car came out of nowhere from the right side, coming out of the little plaza on the side. And instead of like going slow and looking each time, because it's about 3 lanes before you could get to the other side, he just went straight and I was the one sitting there. So, and he hit the front of the car.
Following that motor vehicle collision, did you retain legal representation to represent you and your daughter in pending litigation?
Yes, I gave you guys a call.
And you're aware that the case has settled with Progressive, who was the insurance company in this suit. Is that right?
Yes.
And are you aware of the fact that Progressive made a settlement for Aliyah in the amount of $6,000 total?
No, I mean, I am not aware of that.
Okay, is that not the settlement memo that you signed back last January?
No, the amount that you told me, even the day of the last court date that did not end up following through, was 3,800 and something. I did not hear, I did not know that there was a settlement for 6,000. Or I did not sign a paper with a
Okay,
settlement for
let
that.
me back up a little bit.
Confusion turns into frustration, and trust begins to crack. Numbers don't line up in the mother's mind, signatures are questioned, and suddenly this hearing feels less about a child and more about who really understood the deal.
And I think I may have confused you, and I apologize for not being clear in my questioning. Have you and I discussed the net amount that would be paid to your daughter, and that being $3,697.70?
That's the amount that you told me, but you did not give me the full amount. And then, of course, that's the amount that's left over after you guys take your percentage.
Okay, thank you. And so let me clear that up. So that net amount is the amount that would be due to you to your daughter after 3.33% attorney's fee, and case handling fees are deducted from the total of the 6,000. It looks like you signed that settlement memo back on, exactly a year ago, January 22nd of 2025, with that net to your daughter being the $3,697.70. Does that sound accurate? Does that ring a bell now that I've explained the numbers that I'm talking about?
I have to go by what you say because when I signed the document, the first time the first time they sent me the document to sign, I didn't sign it because I didn't agree with the amount. Now, the amount that you're talking about, when I signed it, I didn't get to take a screenshot. There was no option for me to save it. So I don't have the final agreement in hand. So I can go ahead and verify the amount that you're saying is correct or not.
Okay.
So
Would it help you if I shared my screen so you can see that?
that would be fine. That would be nice because I
Okay.
don't have the paper myself.
There we go.
Okay. Are you able to see my screen now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so there's the 33.33% fee that I referred to. In addition, there are fees for essentially filing the case and handling the case that totaled the $2,302.30. That brings the net due to Aaliyah to $3,697.70. And it
Mm-hmm.
looks like that was signed a year ago today. And in preparation of today's hearing, have you had an opportunity to speak to the guardian ad litem?
He has not called me not one time. So
However, I'm not just talking about today's hearing, but in the process of leading up to this hearing, have you had an opportunity to communicate with the guardian ad litem, Mr. Cifuentes?
nope. The only time I messaged him because of the fact that I showed up at the court and you were telling me that he's not there was the only day that I had communications with him. After that day, I have not received a call, a text, an email, or nothing.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that. When I have spoken with you previously, I've described the fact that we're going to have input at this hearing from the guardian ad litem and regarding this settlement and regarding what will be in Aaliyah's best interest. Is that right?
Yes, and I spoke to you the day of the court, and yep.
Okay, and you understand that it is in the judge's discretion to determine what is to be done with that amount, that to first of all to order that this settlement is in the best interest of the child, and then also to determine the correct way to handle those funds, which generally go into a trust. Is that correct?
We hit the real legal crossroads as trust fund rules clash with a parent's immediate financial reality. The court must balance protecting a child's future with acknowledging present hardship, and that's never a clean or comfortable decision.
From what we spoke about on the day of that last court date, I would hope that, because I did express to you my financial hardship and what's going on at the moment, and you said you would do your best to go ahead and have this resolved. So I'm just listening to see what happens.
Right. And so I believe I expressed to you that the court generally will put funds for a minor into a trust. However, you indicated that you have financial hardships that could potentially even affect things like your housing stability, that affect your ability to just provide basic needs for your child. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you had asked me to advocate on your behalf for at least a portion of the settlement, if not all of it, to not go into a trust, but to be provided to you as Alia's mother and guardian. Is that correct?
Yes. And I did go ahead and inform you that no one informed me, even in the beginning, that whatever Aaliyah would be getting would be going into a trust fund.
Right.
Hmm.
And you understand it is in the judge's discretion to make that decision. Now you understand that.
I mean, I would hope that from, because I spoke to you, you're speaking on my behalf. So,
Can you just for purposes of educating the judge, describe a little bit about the financial difficulties that you're facing and why it is that you've asked me to advocate for the court to release those funds to you to provide for Aaliyah?
okay. For one, I'm a single mother. Aaliyah's father is not in her life. Since the day she was born, 2 weeks, it's been only me and her. I only receive $116.40 every week for her from child support. That's all that I get. I have no communications with her father. I don't know where he is. I don't know what's going on. I am here trying to do my best, but this case has put a burden on me for the length of time that it has taken for the case to get resolved. And plus, without being misinformed every single time. Right now, I'm behind on certain things. I'm behind on my car payment. This coming month, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make the full payment for my rent. And that is something I did express to you the day that I went to the court. And yeah, you know, so that's why when you did go ahead and you were telling me certain things, I broke down because, like, you guys are handling the case, but you guys don't know what the person is going through on the other side.
Ms. Metellus, if some or all of the funds were to be agreed by this court to be entrusted to you to care for and to provide for Aaliyah,
Yes.
what would those funds go toward?
It would go towards making sure that I am able to keep this roof over her head, the vehicle that takes her to school and back, providing food, We do have a freeze that's happening pretty soon. I don't know how bad it's going to be. And if I could put some money away for her to save for a rainy day, that too.
Emotions finally spill out as the mother lays bare her struggles. Absent father, limited support, rent pressure, and fear of losing stability. This is the moment designed to humanize the case and sway discretion, forcing the court to see more than paperwork.
Do you believe that it is in your daughter's best interest for this settlement to be approved by the court?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna pass Ms. Metellus at this point if anyone else has questions to ask of her.
I don't have any questions at this time.
All right. The total is 3,600 and what?
$97.70.
Okay, the 1,600, so the 1,600 and change she can take out immediately. The 2,000 of it basically will stay into the registry of the court. We'll see what happens later if we need part of it, but we can start there and go from there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
How old is the child?
She's 5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. We can do that, and then, ma'am, you can come back and ask for more if you need to, but that's where we'll start. So that's $1,697
And 70 cents?
70 cents. All right,
Okay.
thanks. Yes.
That's not even.
Thank you.
Oh.
Anything else? I'll need an order, and as soon as I get it, I'll sign that order.
I mean,
We'll get that to you.
All right.
that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Are we excused?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
The judge delivers a split decision that tries to balance fairness, caution, and compassion, but leaves strong opinions in its wake. The ruling sparks debate, frustration, and commentary that questions entitlement, responsibility, and expectations. If this case surprised or frustrated you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Do you agree with the judge's split? Or would you have ruled differently?